Good morning everyone, this is a bit of an unscheduled video, but I still wanted to make one today because one, it is Thursday and therefore my day, and two, it's Germany's birthday, so happy birthday Germany! As of today, Germany and me are the same age, which might sound a little weird, but we are counting from 1990 when Germany was reunited. Before there were two Germanys. Therefore, for the next 17 days, Germany and me will be the same age. And then I'm gonna be older than my country again, which is sort of weird. As you might or might not know, we had a general election Sunday 2 weeks ago, and we still don't have a government. We technically do have a government. We still have the old government that we elected 4+ years ago. The newly elected government isn't forming all that well, and I thought I might take the opportunity and talk a little bit about the German voting system because it is a little bit different. It's a lot different than the American one. I learned about the American electoral system in school. You probably didn't learn about the German one in school, and I thought I'd take the opportunity and talk about it a little. So let's just get the facts down. Germany is a small-ish country in the middle of Europe. That's where we're standing, where I'm sitting. We have 16 states, and if you look at Germany, you could basically say that the lower third, that's just 2 states. That's Bavaria, which everybody knows because beer and lederhosen and stuff. And on the left, we have Baden-Württemberg, which is my lovely state. Each and every one of these states has their own government that has some responsibilities, and there are other responsibilities that lie with the federal government. So we voted for a new federal government. And what happened was interesting. Now, the way the election works is that you have a ballot with 2 options. Well, 2 different kinds of options. The first column, the first vote, Erststimme, is for a person. This is for a specific candidate of any party that is running in your constituency. So you have somebody for the CDU, which is the Christian Democratic Party. You have the SPD, the Social Democratic Party. You have the Green Party. You have a left-ish party and tons of other little tiny ones like the liberals and spiritual parties and right-wing Christian parties and left-wing Marxist Leninistic parties. There's everything. There even is a remnant of the Nazi party, which we're trying to get rid of, but it's not that easy. So first vote is for a specific person, and you can say I want to vote for John Smith, who's running for the Christian Democrats, or I want to vote for Harriet Jones, who's running for the Social Democrats. And then you have the second vote, the Zweitstimme, which is, I think, even more important than the first one, which is for a party. You can say SPD, CDU, Grüne, whatever, the same party as like before. Based on this second vote, the parliament is built. You get the percentage of that the parties win, and those percentages are distributed between the seats in parliament and filled up with the people who won the first votes, and then they have lists of their other people in the parties, and it is filled up with these people. As you might have noticed, we have a lot of parties. We don't have just 2 parties. We have usually around 5 or 6 parties in parliament, which works in most cases because for the last few years, in the time that I have been conscious about politics and in my lifetime, it has always been that there was either a majority for the Christian Democrats or for the Social Democrats, and they would then form a coalition, the Christian Democrats with the Liberal Party and the Social Democrats with the Green Party. That has usually worked out until now. Well, there was a phase when they had to form a coalition together and that didn't work out. So we know that doesn't work. We can't take the Christian Democrats and the Social Democrats, and they don't work together. What happened this election is a first for me, and I'm surprisingly gleeful about it. What happened was that the Liberal Party didn't make it into parliament. To make it into parliament, you need to get at least 5% of second votes. So if you have less than 5%, which is to weed out the really, really small parties. It is a good rule because it would make things really, really complicated if we didn't have it. And if you break it down, 5% is a decent amount of people that should have voted for you. So you need to get 5% to get in, and the Liberals didn't get 5%. They got 4.9%. So with the Liberals not making it, the Christian Democrats don't have a coalition partner, which makes the whole thing really complicated, because I'm just gonna have to read it for a moment. Christian Democrats hold 311 seats, Social Democrats 192, Left Party 64, Green Party 63. Theoretically, there could be a Social Democrat Left Green coalition, but they don't want to do that. They believe, and they might be correct in that the Left Party is too left for a coalition, and they would basically disable themselves by trying to make this work. The party holding the most seats, the Christian Democrats, they are at the moment shopping for a coalition partner, and it will probably end up being a Christian Democrat, Social Democrat coalition, which we have had before and it didn't work. We'll see about that. They don't want to have a coalition with the Green Party. Well, just to make it clear, the Christian Democrats is Angela Merkel's party. They are center-right, just a little bit more conservative than the Social Democrats, who are center-left, and then more to the left there's the Left Party, and the Green Party is theoretically, I think, also to the left. That's where we're at. We don't have a government because we voted for too many Christian Democrats. I think that's what it boils down to. I'm quite happy about the Liberals not making it. We'll see how that plays out. I just realized I've been talking about Christian Democrats all this time. Those Christian Democrats, they're not as Christian as your average politician. There's no Jesus in German parliament. I've never heard any of those people mention Jesus during their campaigns. It's about values, not religion, really. And even though we're upholding Christian values, we do have legal abortion, we do have health insurance. Yay! So that's where we're at the moment. No government, lots of fighting about stuff like taxes, but at least we got health insurance. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go and enjoy my free day off, and I think we're gonna be back with videos next week, next Monday, Jill? I'm not sure, but please tell me so, because I miss making videos. Have a good week. Bye. I think I'm going fuzzy. Am I?